You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
German sits with a grin so wide. Pogs on the table can't hide his pride. Creator in the corner starts to glare. Madness sparks and hate fills the air. Stack 'em high, a tower of luck. Germans winning, it feels like pluck. Alice Matt's fury, a brewing storm. Visions of pogs in every form. Pogs are spinning, tables turning. Alice Matt's eyes with fierce fire burning. Germans' laughter echoes loud in a world that's pog-bound proud. Matt sees and he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. And he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Alas, mud fumes can't take no more. Pogs and slammers hit the floor. It's not about the game you see, it's about what fun could be. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann.
Testing 1 2. There we go. Okay, we gotta clarify something. No, that's not Hellman in the video. Well, it's his icon, yes, but that's not really him. Well, it is him. For the sake of his safety, it is him. So I'll clarify that. I saw somebody in the chat that they were sick. Was that Angela? Yeah, I think she said she was sick, getting over a cold. Yeah, yeah. There's something came out in the air around it because a lot of people around me, including yours truly, got sick over the holidays. So that happened, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't stream the Indie Comic Outliers or the Monday Monster Drawer stream because I was just feeling terrible during the evenings. So, and plus, being on my vacation, I was like, let me just stay away from streaming for a bit, just for a bit, or I'll do an impromptu stream where I don't got to worry about preparing anything except taking out my drawing pad and drawing, which I did for the Christmas stream. which was 2 days before Christmas, where I did the Grinch drawing, which Lady Shadowban loved. So, uh, and yes, we still got another intro to play. But let me just say hi to the chat. I see Jabba's laughing. Jabba, nobody cares about your opinion, Jabba. Get out of here and go to Finatra's. Go there with the piss bed. Do it. That's where you belong. With the fleas. Do it, Finn. I mean, do it, Finn. Do it, Jabbage. Do it. Go. Because I'm not good enough for you anymore, right, Jabbage? I'm not good enough for you, right? So go. Bye. Vamos. Bye. LOL to you, Jabbage. LOL. How about I LOL you, Jabba? LOL to you. I can't say hi to this in the chat because I'm that destructive here. There you go. LOL again. Guys, who told Jabba to LOL? There's no LOLing in this chat. None. Because none of you are really LOLing in real life. This is disturbing, it's insulting, and disrespectful. Because you're lying. Look at you, Jabbage. I know you're not LOLing in real life. Your keyboard ain't broken. I know that for a fact. It ain't broken. There's more letters on that keyboard than LOL. That I know for a fact. Of course, Timothy's gonna second that because you're both in the band zone. You both share the same. You both share the same gay spot in the band zone. So of course you're gonna LOL with him, Timothy. Who else is in the chat? There's let's see. We have Bear PC42. How you doing there? We have Arnold. Oh, you're in my Discord. All right. Well, if I bring you on the show, Primathor, you gotta follow the format of the stream because this is not a free for all. I'm gonna go to Discord right now. So, I guess I can do that. I mean, open up my Discord app, which I hate doing, but I got to do the thing if I'm gonna do OBS. Actually, what I'm probably gonna end up doing, probably for the next stream, is I'm gonna just do a dead yard link and have y'all come on the dead yard because as I can play the desktop audio, y'all will come through the dead yard and it'll probably be easier that way. So I'm thinking about doing that. That might be doable. So let's see. Uh, let's see. Oz Great Sage. I'm glad we are in the ban zone so we can disavow. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oz, you're not in the ban zone. What are you talking about? You don't just get in there. I had to put you in there, and that has been under extraneous circumstances. You don't just go in there. Like, why do you people think you come into my chat and make rules? I make the rules. I'm the one that creates the streams. I'm the owner of this channel, not you people. You come into my chat and you give me content, but you don't make the rules. I make the rules. I'm the gatekeeper here. So I make the rules on who goes to the ban zone and who does not go to the ban zone. And I was greatest age. Last time I checked, your name was not in the ban zone. You could try, but it ain't gonna be there. Wait, what the hell's going on in the chat? Tommy, stop encouraging people to do LOLs. This is a chat for people that can read and write words. Okay, we're not gonna dumb down the audience because you have a boner for something. I don't know what it is, but you just do. Oh, now you're right. Okay, we got Oscar shit now writing raffle, because he's not really raffling. Nobody raffles when they're raffling on the internet. You can raffle on the internet, but we don't got raffling in real life because it's ridiculous. Who does that? Who raffles in real life? Like who goes on the floor and actually rolls around laughing occasionally? That's a mental condition. No, that's a medical disorder. That has to be looked at by the ER. If you have insurance, get it. If you don't have insurance, because the law protects you from not getting treatment if you don't have insurance. You can get treatment without insurance. So I advise you, if you raffle in real life consistently, go to the ER because something's wrong with you people. And I'm not gonna be liable for any of that. Stop lolling, Javage. Stop it. You can type more than LOL. You really can. Monkey King of Zealandia. Can you give me some normalcy, Monkey King? He says it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end. I don't know anymore. This is my first indie comic outlier of 2026, and look how it's starting out. Already starting out with all this nonsense. Timothy says, I need to respect his mental condition. I do. That's why you're in the ban zone. And that's why you occupy space with Jabbage. I don't know who's punishing who, but that's just how it went down. That's the way it went down. Jabba says, get a haircut, look like a hippie. You know, I saw you commenting on X, Jabbage, the sick pictures the Quaff put out there. You're sick. The Quaff did some extremely insidious degeneracy, telling Grog to put me in a bikini. Grog did that on the Quaff's insistence. But y'all want to celebrate him, right? Y'all want to celebrate him. Yeah, I see y'all in the Discord. So just hang tight, hang tight. I will be there. I will be there. So I'm gonna play another intro. Wait, oh, it's colors. Oh, it's color form. What is she screeching about? Color form's been silent the last couple of days. She's been like in the background somewhere, hiding deep. And I know for that there's something insidious going on with her. So when she comes in unannounced, I know she's up to no good. She's pure evil. Color form. I know you are. Stop LOLing, Jabba. Stop it. Here, enjoy this.
Moi je m'appelle Lolita, le ou bien Lola, du pareil au même. Moi je m'appelle Lolita. Quand je rêve l'eau, c'est Lola qui saigne. Quand couche ma langue, j'ai là à fou rire aussi. Fou qu'un phénomène. Je m'appelle Lolita. L'eau de philo, amours diluviennes. C'est pas ma faute. Et quand je donne ma langue au chat, je vois les autres tout prêts à se jeter sur moi. C'est pas ma faute à moi. Si j'entends tout autour de moi, hello Lolita, moi Lolita. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, collégienne au bas, bleu de méthylène. Moi je m'appelle Lolita, collée aux épins, mi-coton, mi-laine. Oh, tu sais, bouge qui dit pas à maman que je suis un phénomène. Je m'appelle Lolita.
Well, it's good to see that Jabbage actually types other words besides LOL. That's good. I'm glad he can do that. That's good, Jabbage. I'm glad. I really am glad. Um, but there's a lot of racism happening. I'm seeing Wiggle Superfan. What does the D word doing to us? And he's typing in the racist emojis, which I thought was banned, but YouTube doesn't see it that way, so I can't ban those emojis, which sucks. So, I just gotta just monitor it and just do the thing where I have to just report you for putting those racist memes in there. Because we're diverse here. We're diverse. I'm a civil rights activist, so we don't allow anything that's gonna suppress us in this chat. Wiggle super fan. Shame on you for that. You're better than that. Shame on you. Anyway, Monkey King is Landia. Say that fast 3 times. And that's cool. Normal summer's about high, 85 degrees Celsius. Well, I'm Celsius, Fahrenheit. Thank you for the weather report. That's awesome. We're a few months ahead of that, but I appreciate the optimism. It's good to have that. Excellent. Desert Nomad says, hail the chat. Welcome, Desert Notepad. Glad to see you here. We have Cowabunga. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Cowabunga Joe 88. With the more racist emoji. Although this is different kind of racist emojis. He's doing the whole peanut head thing because God forbid you act normal. God forbid you try to be original. No. Oh, you heard the thing where they make fun of my head, so you think it's cool to join in on the mob and attack me. That's good. I'm glad I got sick over. You know, I am glad I got sick over the holidays. You know why? Because I was spared the vitriol. I was spared that vitriol. So I was taking care of my physical health, and that spared my mental health. So I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm loved. I'm favored. You can chuck your spears at me, but I'm favored. Osprey says we have 2.5 seasons of beach weather in Queensland. Um, cool, cool. That means you got 2.5 seasons of those humongous ass spiders and those like humongous creatures that keep people away from their beds, hanging around. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. What can I tell you? It just is. I suppose, right? I guess. Oh, okay. It's William F. Wiggle Smith. William F. Greetings, William F. Good to see you around. You haven't been here in a minute, so awesome. Glad to have you around. Hail to William F. With the racist emojis. That doesn't mean your emojis aren't racist, William F. They're very racist. Just because you're a familiar face, well, actually, since you are a familiar face, yeah, you kind of were among the originators of the racism. So I guess I'm fucked there. So nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. So I just gotta just grin and bear it. Let me just fix this camera because there we go. I look more normal with the camera. Aim it there we go. Look, let me just make it a little more. Okay, and there we go. Awesome. Better that way. Okay, so I think it's just better that way. So, yes, I got guests in the back. I guess I should let them on. Osgray says, spiders are friends. Spiders eat mother. Spiders, listen, I don't hate spiders. I don't. Some people do. I don't really hate them. I know they're good for the environment because they get rid of all kinds of vermin, but still, some of them are kind of like they bite hard and so you don't really want that. So so anyway, so let me let on my the chosen retards. Hello, guys.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello. I have my producer.
Hello.
I have my producer LC, the inactive. He's in the list. We have also Arnold and Primathor, the fact circle. They're here with us today. So how are you guys doing today?
Here we go. I'm
Well,
clout chasing.
okay. Well, actually, speaking of which, I got a super chat. It's $2 from William F, aka Wiggle Superfan. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. It's a bunch of duck emojis, and I say the D word because I got paid for it. See, that's the rule here. If you pay me, if you send me a super chat with the D word, I have to say the D word. I can't just not. I can't euphemize. Oh, yeah, I can't euphemize it. I can't initialize it. I gotta say it. That is the penalty for getting paid.
Does that technically make you a duck whore?
No, it just I don't know. But thank you for the $2, William F. I appreciate that. Hail to you.
Well, you're a cheap duck whore.
Henry Thrune. Good seeing. He says, "Hail, I'm entering stats for my son's basketball team." Oh, that sounds like fun. But then again, if your son's in it, I'm sure that gives you added incentive. So, um, cool, awesome. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear some productivities happening in y'all's life. Whereas the world's going to shit, at least with here in this show, we can at least try to be productive. But I do want to share some things before we go to the meat of the stream. Um, this year is the 5th anniversary of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake. 5 years! 5 years that Road Warrior Drake has been in print. And 5 years ago, this book was unleashed to my fans and my detractors alike. So, it's funny 'cause every time I look into this book, I come away before I look at it. Come away saying to myself, like I can improve some of it. But then I look at it and I'm like, you know what? It's good as it is. The artwork. I leave it as it is because I do more books. I level up with my artwork. So I was like, you know what? You don't gotta touch it. Just leave it as it is. It has its own historical relevance to it. So let the people say what they gotta say about it. Don't remove the conversation. That's what I always say. But this is the 5th anniversary of this book, and some plans are in place for it. I don't want to say all of them yet, but I'm gonna say one thing. Okay? Y'all remember the coloring book that was attached to the first campaign? The coloring book, the Children of Philistia, which is canonical with the Road Roderick timeline and is referenced in or will be referenced in future books. The events that actually it was referenced in Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. So the events of the coloring book were referenced in Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. Well, and I see a super chat. So let me read that from Arnold, Canadian, $5. Thank you for that, Arnold. He says, "You mean if I send you money, you have to dance like a promiscuous hen?"
Wait, what?
He
Did you
he's
have a Freudian slip?
no, he said hen. He said hen. He wrote hen.
He said whore. Very nice.
10 minutes in, man. You bring us on and you've already messed up your
He
script.
was, well, to be fair, in his defense, like, under normal circumstances, would probably be correct that I would use that word. But it was more funny in this instance to use the term for a female mallard, which is a hen.
So I see Bats in the chat. He says, "Beep beep." Hey Bats. By the way, since Bats in the, I don't know if Bats is confirmed, but I am confirmed for Heroes Con this year in Charlotte. So I will be there in June. Back to Charlotte for Heroes Con, and I know Bats was there last year, so I think he said he'll be there this year. So I'm looking forward to meeting my fellow, or rather my superior Nephilim. So shout out to Bats for that. Um, let's see. There's no man says 5 year anniversary edition. I'm jumping ahead, but short answer is yes, that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a 5 year anniversary edition. More details on that when I get closer to it. But the coloring book that was associated with that first campaign is being repurposed as a thicker activity book. I already submitted artwork, some new artwork that I added to it for the coloring pages, and I am talking to Critical Blast, and Critical Blast is going to be handling the fulfillment on that. And there's going to be various editions of that book. And I know I said that there's going to be a 50th anniversary edition of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake. That's going to happen too. Like I said, I'll go more into detail about that when I get closer to submitting the material, which will be soon. In a few weeks, I'll be submitting the materials to that, and then I'll talk more about that. But yeah, there's going to be an activity. There's going to be a new edition of the coloring book, which we'll call the activity book. There's going to be a thicker book and more activity stuff, more activities in it, more art pages to color and draw for people that like that stuff, and some appearances by some public domain characters like Popeye and Steamboat Willie are going to be in the book. I found a way to kind of include them in small cameos, and yeah, it'll be if you bought the coloring book, there's gonna be an incentive to get this book. So, but Critical Blast is handling that, and yes, there will be a 50th anniversary edition of Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, which I'll get into more in the coming weeks once I've submitted the materials to Critical Blast. But we had a conversation, and it was a very productive conversation. And I'm like, you know what? I see potential for this, and I see leveling up. There's gonna be leveling up with Road Warrior Drake in the market, so it's gonna be a big year for Road Warrior Drake. I'm gonna see to that. In addition to the Pumpkin Warpatch comics, which I'll be working on this month, have them ready for printing and fulfillment for next month. So that's the plan. So a lot's happening this year for the 5th anniversary of Road Warrior Drake. So I'm looking forward to it. Osgrade Sage with a $2 Australian super chat says, LOL, 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 LOL. That's 11 LOLs. Are you happy now? Was the reason $2? I was going to say, was it worth it? Was crippling your savings account worth it? Look, you even make Prime and Ino silenced.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just chatting with my good buddy Grok right now. He can't believe that he made such a good edit of you.
Oh shit. Jabba the Cut says I will be there too. No, you're not gonna be at Heroes Con because if you are, if you're there, Jabba, I will
Jabba's
shake
gonna
your
be there
hand.
to harass you in person.
He's gonna try to shake. Actually, no. I said I was gonna shake his hand. No, he. Guys, if you see Jabba at the con, report him. Report him. He's not welcome there. I'll see to it. I'll tell the security he can't be there. Osgrade says I'm a top chat chump. I can't change it on the OBS. I don't. It's dumb. It's the dumbest thing. I can't change it from top chat to live chat. I've tried. Trust me, I can't do it. It only recognizes the top chat. Stop crucifying me, Osgrade. I'm a human being with flesh and blood. Jabba says your main
Your
character is
patience, hate.
wait. Hey, he says your main character is most famous for having a great backstory. No, you put that there, Jabba. You put that in the ethosphere. That was you. Your degeneracy made that happen. That's why you're gonna be on the list from now till Kingdom Come. Jabbage.
You know, Elias Matt, he would take you more seriously if he had like one of those Turkish turbans or Turkish hats and a shoe in your hand where you're going to throw it at the camera. He would take you more seriously if you did that.
James Hurley has a question for you, Lasma. Do you think Terminator is a slasher film?
So that's been debated by a lot of people. There's actually a debate on whether the Terminator could be even considered a horror film, um, because it's just a machine. But I'm in the camp that would put it as a horror film because it's shot that way. It's the music, the imposing threat of the machine. The fact that it can't be reasoned, so it's literally a killing machine, and it's like it's shot that way. So can it be considered a horror sci-fi? Possibly. I never considered it a horror film, but I as a kid I was frightened by it, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, Jabba says you're very quiet, Primus. Though I agree with Jabba. You are very quiet.
Oh shit! I almost forgot. F Jabba,
Mm-hmm.
F Jabba. Yeah,
Oh yes, LC said Def Jabba. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
yeah. F
Okay.
Jabba. Yeah.
Yes. Wait, we have a $5 US Australian super chat from Osgreat Sage. Crap. Hold on. Okay. For $5 Australian, Osgreat Sage says, LOL, 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 LOL. Oh shit, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12,
Wait a second.
14,
That's not
24,
LOLs. You
27,
don't know what that is?
30. Hold on, 30, 33, 30. Okay, there's 37. Okay, I gotta read every single one because he paid me for it. So here we go. LOL. Oh, yes, that's 37 LOLs though.
That's not LOLs, Elias Matt.
What is it? What is it then? What is it?
That's a squadron of TIE fighters.
Oh. Oh, you're right. 37. There's 37 TIE fighters. Oh wow, that's art.
Yeah, they're making their trench run right now to take on the rebels.
Oh shit! They're coming to get you, Lasma, you dirty fucking rebel scum.
I know they really are.
All I have to say is Pax Imperialis.
37 TIE
I,
fighters. That's hmm.
yeah.
Well, Oscar says that machines hunting you is horrific. So I guess yeah, there's that. So yeah, yeah. Mazapan says I always thought of the first Terminator as a suspense thriller, but maybe that just fits into the horror category. Yeah, there's another argument for it being a horror right there. So yeah, it's an interesting conversation I read online about
Well,
Terminator
that's
being a horror film.
Massive Panda. The last time we were on with Lasmat, I said pretty much the same thing. I said that I feel like it's a suspense thriller movie.
Yeah, it works that way, especially the first act of it. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so we are off to a hot start. I appreciate the super chat so far, guys. Thank you for that. I hope that this symbiotic relationship will improve as the year progresses, and the super chats become nicer and more productive for my mental health. So that way, when I talk to you guys, I can talk to human beings and not as a defensive victim of your spear chucking. So this is great. We're off to a great start. Awesome. Um, so today's comics outlier is a female by the name of Maya Matches. Interesting career this person's had, and we'll look at some of her art, and I got some things to say about her success and how she got there, what lessons you can learn from that, because it's gonna be a topic of discussion regarding politics. But again, there's some lessons to be learned from that, and how we can uh, grow individually as artists and not put ourselves in a bubble of the internet, so to speak. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys the surprise, not surprise, the good news of the Road Warrior Drake plans for this year. In addition to the Pumpkin Warpatch comics being done, so yes, the universe is expanding. It's gonna be great. The other thing too, the other thing I want to mention too, before I resume with my matches, is that the last campaign, the Kickstarter for Pumpkin Warpatch, I didn't make it available for my international backers. Going forward, it will be. If you guys want to pay the shipping for the floppies, go right ahead. It's fine. So I'll make it available for my international backers. Again, fulfillment we'll we'll take that a bit, but yeah, that will be a thing now. So now I'll make sure that my international backers, if they want to pay the shipping to get the floppy, they can has it. So there you go. Oh, KSS is in the chat. Okay, it's been a while. So KSS says, "Hello, my good friend Elasma. Happy birthday, my good friend. How was your first week at your new job at Staples?" I don't work at Staples, KSS. You doggone had
Uh,
Ethan Van Skyver
That's right.
believing the lie. Believing the lie.
That's right. That's right, KSSS. He works at Walgreens, not Staples.
That's right.
wait a second. Wait a second. I have a picture that shows that's a lie. You do work at Staples.
No, no, no,
Have
no,
you
no.
showed them that picture? Have you shown them that picture last
I
Matt?
think we did the last stream. I think we did the draw stream. Yeah, we did the Saturday stream. I think we showed it.
I don't know. Maybe we should show it again for people who didn't catch it.
No, that is a lie. I'm not going to allow it. You're not going to sully my name. You're not going to sully my legacy.
All right. I won't tell anybody that you work in the print department in the New Jersey Staples. Okay.
You better not. You better not. I don't allow doxes on my stream prime, so don't dox me, okay?
It's okay. It's all right. You know, Ethan comes in there. He says he needs about 20 pages for his financial reports, and you print it for him, and you say anything else, Mr. Van Skyver. We totally don't talk about that.
We don't. We definitely do not. I'm so glad we see eye to eye. This is great. That we're bonding.
Yes. All right, KSS has another reply to you about that.
He says, "Don't work at Staples. You're not hired in the first week. Damn, I don't." No. You need to stop with the lies. Stop. You stop trying to dictate my life. Stop changing the rules of my life, Kissifus.
I see what happened. KSS, he got a better offer from Office Max. That's what happened.
That's why you abandoned.
Vendinga says, "Why are Kissy, Colors, and Oz trying to mess with you? Are they all for EBS? Well, Kissy is just being Kissy. That's his nature. Color form, she's in the ban zone, and she's been salty ever since. So she's trying to amass an army of spear tuckers to come at me. And Oz, well, I think Oz is paying me, so there's that. So there you go. This is the symbiotic nature of what I deal with. So you see it now firsthand. So you have to move accordingly based on that." Jabba says, "Where do you think I got my staples for my one-page book? I got them from Eliza." This is a lie. I did not do that. I had no hand in that abomination, Jabbage. Nothing. You're pissing off Einbrick,
Oh no, man!
Jabbage.
Sounds like you're trying to dodge the blame there.
I'm not dodging nothing because it didn't happen.
I was wondering why the paper quality reminded me of my previous employment. I was like, damn, this feels like Staples paper.
Staples paper. Excuse me. See, I'm still coughing a couple times here or there. So I've been addicted to the cough drops. I eat them like candy now. So don't stop my hand. Don't do that.
Yeah, hey, you still like my mother? You should put some Vicks underneath your nose when you go to work, so that way it blocks the pathogens when you, sniff.
Well, I haven't needed it that badly, so there's that. So I try to
Carol
keep.
says you're trying to cancel her.
Oh, I'm not trying. I ain't trying. Color form. I'm definitely ain't trying. So
this Maia matches that you're making your stream about, is this somebody that you know? Is this somebody that you're looking into? Is this
she's
somebody
somebody
that
that.
you believe?
So she's a fixture of the Netherlands, of part of that scene. So she's pretty well known there. So I looked at her stuff and I looked at her because I thought about doing Gary Figari because I did him already, but there was something about his the fact that he's very little known about him that I wanted to talk more about. But I said let me wait then a few months and then I'll go back to doing Gary Figari. But when I look at my list of outliers, I see which one I'm feeling and which one I can talk about and what I can learn from. So when I looked at Maya matches and stuff, I realized number one, I don't do that many female comic artists. And there's a reason why, but uh, if they're well known and they have some significance, then I should talk about them because the point of these streams is to learn about these artists because it ain't always about the pretty pictures. There's something that made them successful, and it's good to learn those lessons as an indie comic creator, so you're not stuck on the brain dead uh notion that you gotta draw to the final to the most minute detail and then forget story or forget relevance or forget humor and forget that when you read a comic it's supposed to be entertaining, not some vanity project for your drawing skills. So you know
Uh huh.
There's more to it than that, though, right? Like the fluidity of the piece needs to be considered as well. The drawings need to flow into each other.
Uh huh.
um depending on the artist, some artists have that as their as part of their legacy, and some are just crude like Johnny Ryan. When I did Johnny Ryan, his artwork is pretty crude. Like his ink style is it's just it's almost like doodles what he does. But his books
Yeah.
are so entertaining that it ended up becoming a film. And he's pretty much well known in the comic scene. So it really depends on the creator, on the artist himself. If they're known for their style and fluidity, as you said, or they're just doing batshit work that resonates because it's entertaining and hilarious.
Well, look at what's that awful thing called? Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. You familiar with Yonan Vasquez?
I've heard of him, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
He's
Actually, I did a I did a video. So my response video to freaking that this idiot John talks featured that comic. It featured Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
yeah,
Mhm.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac's a perfect example of just sort of bombastic style that doesn't really make much sense. It's not really fluid or graceful. It's just very bizarre, but it's fun.
Mhm. Yeah. And I see what you wrote there, Wiggle Superfan. Okay, there is no such thing as a D-word community. That's an internet lie. That's an internet lie. And I was gonna say, you're not raffling. You can pretend all you want. You're not raffling. You rafflers in the chat, stop lying. There's no such thing as rafflers in real life. There is. God help you. Go to the ER. Get it taken care of immediately.
So I think I found out why Elasmat was attracted to the art style originally. I put up one preview in your general, and I censored the second one so that way you're not struck by YouTube.
Actually, I'm showing both of them. So
Okay.
I'm showing those. So but yeah, you kind of get the gist of her style and why it resonates because it's kind of funky. I do gotta warn you though, like some of her subject matter can, and I'm trying to be very tactful with it, but she comes from a female's perspective, so you can imagine a lot of sexuality, a lot of chaos, a lot of liberal politics. It's all part of her stuff, but she got successful with her stuff, and I always like to study their path to success because a lot of it has been ignored in the current indie market, whereas by current indie artists who are focused on drawing the book and just putting a post on Facebook or on X, thinking it's gonna just instant money, and it's like I think the internet has really polluted uh these creators' mindsets on how to market their stuff,
Uh huh.
and I think COVID, the lockdown, not COVID, the lockdowns really destroyed people's ability to be social. So like there's a genuine fear of going out into the community and actually building a physical fan base out where you're at and then letting it grow. So yeah.
CPR, you're terrible.
Wait,
Ah,
where's he at? Where's he at?
you're gonna have to probably scroll up a bit. But he says, "I knew a last met was into bull prawn."
Uh-huh. That's great work, Sieber. Kabur. Kabur. You're asking,
Abron Kabur.
yeah, Kabur, Ron Kabur. Yeah, there's a lot of lolling and ruffling in the chat. You know what? I just about all of it. I just about all you rufflers and lollers in the chat. Stop ruffling! I'm gonna
What's
get
that?
struck on YouTube for that. Stop it.
What's that old school term? Cataloging?
What?
Cataloging? I
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
What? What school are you talking about?
No, hang on. I have to look it up. Just continue.
Okay, so let me continue. So, let me open up my window here. The one I'm going to be using to do the. There we go. Okay, so this is one of the images drawn by Maia Matches. I think Matches is her transliterated name, but her last name I believe is Mashen, and she was the child of a South African and father and Dutch mother. And let me get my notes here for a second to make this more. Here we go. Okay, so just like Dory Seda, who I profiled in another indie comic Irish stream, uh, her work is more autobiographical, focusing on her experiences, including sexuality, dating, and her views on politics and all that stuff. So, although Dory Seda was less political, she was just more funky and more extreme with her views on sexuality. But she also had a very hectic and chaotic lifestyle that led to her uh, short life. But my match is still active today, so she didn't have the same hectic, chaotic lifestyle that Dory Seda had. She was inspired by Mad Magazine, and also my matches also cites Bill Watterson's Calvin and Hobbes as an inspiration too. So for Calvin and Hobbes fans, there you go. If you're a fan of Calvin and Hobbes, my matches is a fan of that. I know a lot of people in my chat are.
Until the day I die, man. Bill Watterson's art was just beautiful.
Wait, Wiggle Superfan says Alasma is one tinfoil wrap away from being Chinese leftovers. What does that mean? What does that mean? Can someone tell me what that means? Or not? Don't do. No, don't do. Don't tell me what it means.
I
Whatever
don't
you
know
do,
what it means. What do you think it means?
I don't know what it means. Primal. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, elasma is one tinfoil wrap away from being Chinese leftovers. Tinfoil wrap Chinese leftovers.
Yes, that's what he wrote. He typed those words. Yes. Thank you for acknowledging and confirming that. Yes, those are the exact words I read from the chat that was typed by Vinzinger. Was it Vinzinger? No, it's Wiggle Superfan. Thank you for
no,
that time
no,
stone.
no. It sounds like a prime response. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, Osgrade Sage, stop LOLing Osgrade Sage. Stop it. LOLing is banned now. There's no LOLing or ruffling in the chat. Stop with the ruffling. Stop with the lolling. Stop it.
What does
Oh
the
man,
LOL stand for?
What?
What does
when did
LOL
you go
stand
full
for?
Wings of Redemption? God damn.
Okay, I'm gonna continue on. So let me open
Oh,
up.
okay, all right.
There we go. Okay, so
Sir,
yes,
that's wings of diabetes, sir.
That's right.
yeah. So this is one of her artwork right here, and yeah, I mentioned Calvin and Hobbes being one of her inspirations. Her most significant stuff comes in 2006 when she did her first graphic novel, Torontia. Oh no, Torontonia. I think I said it right. I believe I said it right. But let's look up Torontonia. So this is I think it's her hand. I think it's her holding a copy of the book. Looks like
I
a
100% can confirm that it's her hand.
Prime is a hand connoisseur, so yes, he can confirm that. That's great.
No. I'm like 100% because she's Big Bo.
Well, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yes, of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's riveting commentary. That's awesome commentary.
it's a fat hand. Okay, I didn't want to say it, but thanks. I'm gonna say it now.
There you go. That's right. There, I said it for Arnold. Or not. KSS with the banana
Uh huh.
emojis. I don't know what the banana emojis means, but okay. Um, but yeah, Torontonia is her first graphic novel from 2006, and she did a comic book about the events that led to her making that novel. It's called How I Became a Comic Artist. This is a page from that book, so you get an idea of her how she uses the text in relation to the art and how the sequential imagery flows. Doesn't really use panels in this one, but you could definitely
I
sense that. What? Yeah, go ahead. Please interrupt me.
I I'll
Yes.
tell you in a bit.
No, no, go ahead. Tell me.
I don't think
I'm
I
just.
can publicly say it because it's off topic, but there's three people in that bottom left hand panel that look very similar to people in CG, and I'm just going to say that right there.
Oh my. Oh my. Not even have the chat saying it. Not that you put that in their heads. Master Panda asks, Elasma, do you know which medium she's typically working on? In that black, white, and red illustration, pencil and red color pencil looks like a nice soft bold lead pencil. Um, no, I don't think she's using pencil. Well, not for this comic. Yeah, no, she because there if it was pencil, you could definitely see the pencil strokes, but there's no pencil strokes here. They look like solid colors, but yeah, it definitely looks like it's watercolor, maybe. Or what do I know? I'm just talking about the pictures, but
You can fake watercolor with Illustrator now.
oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah, and it looks pretty good. Like no shame for people that use the tools in Illustrator or Photoshop or Clip Studio. I mean, no shame in that at all, not at all. But yeah, I can only imagine who these people remind you of Primathor. I can only imagine. But what I like about this page is, while Prime laughs a solo away, what I like about this page is how she uses every single space in the page, not just for the art but for the lettering. So every inch of this page is actually used up. So there's nothing wasted in terms of space in this book. And I've talked about that many times. How like you could open up a comic book and you'll see the nice marriage of illustration and text so that not a single inch is wasted. And your eyes are glued to the entire page because you're forced to have to look at every single inch of the page. So it's a good way to like not waste the page. Because if you open up a book, say for example, you open up a comic and it's got a nice detailed drawing, but no one's gonna really like study every single inch of that page. They're just gonna look at it and just move to the next page because ultimately you read a book so you can read it. It needs words. So this kind of style makes you just stay hooked on the page. And it makes you study the words and makes you you know, move from the words to the pictures. And she's not the one that originated this, but it's a very effective technique. And again, it just
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
just do it. You know you want to just do it. Just do it.
Oz Gray Sage just put a really good comment in your chat, dude.
Wait,
Scroll down. Scroll
okay.
down. It's the latest one. There you go.
Okay,
Right
32
there.
pages in a year and a half. EVS should hire her. Ha 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 ha. I'm going off topic here, but did you hear that he just did half a page for uh the CG United book the other day? He's like he bragged about it. I just completed half a page. I'm like, bro, that's not a flex.
No, it's not. All right, let's get back to the Maya.
Wait, Wiggle Superfan says, Alaska, this art is so much better than yours. So Wiggle Superfan is a confirmed race mixer. So there you go. There you go, guys. He's into mixing of the races. There you go. And then KSS is calling out to color for him, and she ignores his advances. That's funny. I think it's funny.
Oh yeah, it's definitely funny.
Yes. Now the image or the artwork that Primathor was showing me that he had feared me getting not liking whatever is this page right here. It's so detailed that I don't think that YouTube would
Whoa!
recognize it.
Wow! 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 Dude, you can't show that on YouTube.
She's got a
You
bikini
can't
on.
show that. Dude, she's holding a dick.
Oh wait, never mind. There we go. Let's go back to that. Okay, I didn't see that part.
I,
Okay, there we go.
I
Okay,
censored it.
it was so detailed that I didn't
Holy
recognize there was a
shit!
dick in her hand. Okay, there you go. Okay, so
What the fuck?
all right, so there we go. Now we're back to this page. So there we go. Henry Thune says, I mixed my race. That's great. What colors did you come up with, Henry? I want to hear all about it. I'm mixed race too, and for that reason, you guys
I'm a black.
See, Prime is 1% black, and for that um he's not BLM. So yeah. Wait,
Oh
KSS,
man.
wait, hold on. KSS says Wiggle Superfan is my good friend William F. I take the time to know the chat. He told me who he was. Kissing. He told me who he was. I knew it's William F. KSFS.
Die.
I knew it was him. He told me. But the problem is, you weren't here when he told me because you were late. Because you're too busy doing something else. I don't know what you was doing. I don't want to know, KSFS. I used to know you, but now I don't know you. Told me a jerk. You come in here late and you try to run my chat when I spent an hour already doing the thing I was supposed to be doing, and you came late to the party. At least I bring the beer to the party. You bring spears because you're hateful. And no, Henry Thune, I'm not used to
Last so
seeing.
used to seeing them.
No, Henry Thune, I thought you were a good person, but you're not. Damn.
Ah, he didn't even realize he was showing what.
Well,
poor,
the the
poor Les.
the covers that I was trying to show, but I can't now because I didn't catch that little detail. Is for
Yes,
a
you
series.
can. I put it in general. There's a censored version.
Oh, there. Okay, yes, there is. Hold on. Yes, Primal did show me censored versions. Let me go ahead and save that.
Yeah, I got you covered, bud.
Okay, let me put it in here. Um,
Good lord.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me open it up. Here we go. Okay, so here is the censored version. Thank you, Primathor. Um, of
Yeah, there you
Necromancy. Yes, this is from her series Bitch. That's the name of the series. Yes, how how edgy. Um, but in the middle you can see that she drew Paul Bearer's Paul Bearer, who was the manager for the Undertaker, or was the manager for the Undertaker in the WWF. Yeah, it was a series of books that she did. Thank you for censoring this, by the way. You
Oh
could
yeah.
see the Mad Magazine influence there. Henry Thune says, "I am a good person. I'm not the one viewing gay prom. Oh, I don't do Henry Thune. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that." Vince Ziegler says, "Damn it." Oh, he says, "Damn, Maya Matches shares a certain way of expressing herself." Well, I told you, she's coming in from her perspective. So, uh, yeah, it's there's a thing with females in the comic. It's seen when they experiment with sexuality, they really go balls to the wall. No pun intended. Massive Panda says, "At what point does YouTube draw the line when it comes to legit art versus spicy material?" I remember Ed and Jim used to show some wild stuff on Cartoonist Kayfabe that I imagine is still up. Um, so with YouTube, it's all being done by AI, so there's a lot of inconsistent takedowns by YouTube, and I'm seeing posts after posts on X by content creators on YouTube. With we're talking like creators with like half a million subscribers to a million subscribers, big channels that had the channels terminated because AI looked at their stuff and said, "No, you violated so and so," which they did not, but they're taking them down. So there's a lot of channels that are losing their channels because YouTube's AI, which is not consistent, is flagging them for stuff that's really like not even the case. So I don't know what'll happen to the Cartoons KPF channel if the AI comes back to them and looks at their stuff. Because unfortunately, you can't even claim what do you call it? You can't claim fair use. You can't claim educational use because that doesn't work on YouTube anymore. I was watching a video that was submitted to partner creators like myself, and the lady that was in the video who worked with YouTube, she mentioned that although fair use is something that you can claim, it doesn't guarantee that the copyright owner will honor it, nor do they have to. So there's that too. But yeah, a lot of big channels are being terminated by YouTube's AI, and there's no sign of them going back on. Like I'm reading post after post of these content creators that are they're losing their channels. They're trying to get through YouTube and they go nowhere, so they lose their channels. And someone once said that YouTube is making a move, a push to become like Netflix. And in order to do that, they got to start eliminating the independent channels by individuals because they want to start getting in more of that revenue. So they want to start having more corporate channels on there. So there's that. So I think that all that is connected.
That makes sense because the dude that runs it, Neil Mahan's an Indian, and the subcontinentals love
Yeah.
their franchising.
Yes. Lady shut up and says, "Wait, I need to be in the
Mhm.
comic scene to do that stuff." No, you need to be with me and do that stuff. You don't have to be in the comic scene to do that stuff. KSS. So there are channels that are losing their channels. Alasmat, he's a writer.
Why does it smell like duck in here?
Oh, it's Zeitgeist. It's the Pepsi dog. And the D word is not
Yes, we're
permissible.
live.
Yes, KSS. I said what I said. Okay, I said what I said. KSS. What are you gonna do? Report me? Do it. Do it. I said what I said.
Just do
Just
it.
do it. Don't let your dream be dream.
Just do it.
Vinziger asks, interesting, but I'm curious why women in indie comics seem like to express themselves the way they do. Well, I mean, I have my theories on that, but people point back to someone like R. Crumb, who kind of does the same thing. So it's really with indie comics. It's the thing with indie comics is it has always dabbled in sexuality. That was the thing that separated it from the mainstream is that they dabbled in extreme
Well, they
sexuality
weren't
and
afraid
extreme.
of it, right?
They weren't restricted by it by any codes because the indie comic scene was created as a response to the Hayes Code, not the Hayes Code, the Comics Code Authority, the Hayes Codes for films. The Comics Code Authority led to the creation of the indie comic scene, and that's where all the extreme sex and violence became part of it. So YouTube is going to be like Netflix, disappointing fans one series at a time. This case, well, they're already doing that now. YouTube is already doing that now, so they're already disappointing people. You don't got to be at Netflix to do that. They're already doing that. Master Panda says, I definitely like Maia Matches' cartoony style. I don't really ever see stuff like this on the new releases shelf at the LCS. But every once in a while, hidden in a dollar bin, I dig this stuff. This is the kind of stuff you'd see in the smoke shop. Um, you'll see this in like newspaper stands. But yeah, you definitely won't see this in the comic shop. Particularly part of it, partly because it's adult content. So you definitely won't see that there. But one thing we learned from these indie comic creators is they did a lot of like newspaper submissions, a lot of magazine submissions. So that's how they got seen. So it wasn't so much the comic shops. Although where she's at, which is Amsterdam, that there's a comic shop, Lambiek, which is very famous over there. And there was an event that was held by Scott McCloud back in 2006. This is when Maya moved over to Amsterdam in 2006. There was an event called the 24-hour comic con, I think it's called. And what it was that artists that participated had 24 hours to draw an entire 24-page comic book, and Maya participated in that. So Lambic definitely is still a player in the comic scene in Amsterdam for artists. KSS says, I reported you last, Matt. I told you that I refused. I told ICE that you refused to speak English. You lisp me Venezuela. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Kissavis. This proves that the entire year that I was called Puerto Rican, you guys were lying about me. Now you prove that you are a liar, Kissavis. You're a liar. I am not Venezuelan.
But I will never lie to you, Al Asmat.
I do not reply. I do not respond to that. I do not
Mhm.
respond to that. So, but yeah, thanks to Prime
Uh-huh.
for this image. So let me go ahead and
So
continue showing more.
everybody
Oh,
knows you're Iranian,
shh! Don't dox me. Don't do that.
I thought he was a
rather,
Vuvuzelan.
or rather, is it Iranian or Iranian?
How do
Don't
they?
try to make me say it.
Okay, as you figure this out,
You're
I'm
the
just
one
showing.
person I don't want to hear about that Prime.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
Mm.
There you go. This is an image from the 24-page comic book that she did for that contest. She drew this in a span of 24 hours.
Amazing.
I hate you too. I hate you
Is
too.
this it? 3 panels?
No, there's more to it, but I don't show the whole book, Prime Authority, because I'm not a copyright infringer. I don't infringe the copyrights.
Oh God! Why didn't you censor that one in the bottom right? What is wrong with you,
I
lads?
didn't draw this.
Matt?
I didn't draw this. I'm just showing you what she
No,
did.
oh my God!
This
It's a squirting kitty
I
too. What
know.
the fuck is wrong with you?
You
I didn't draw this.
drew a square
I'm just
cat.
showing this to you. and it's up to you
You
to
drew a square
determine.
cat. I am offended. I
Oh
am
no! Oh
deeply
wait! Oh, it
offended.
offended side. Oh, it offended you. There we go. There we go. Now we're back to this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you drew a square
no.
cat. I'm deeply
There you
offended
go.
now. I guess that's revenge for all the duck jokes.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Actually, you know what? No, no. This is revenge right
Uh-huh.
here. Hold on.
Guess I had that one coming, huh?
Yes, you did. There you go.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll definitely get struck for that. Anyway, so this is from a web comic she did called "Fear of Missing Out," and the main character is Ruby Riveter. And as you can guess, the comic series is about dating and the online dating stuff that she has experienced. So you can only imagine what the comic details. It details her bad choices, her the dick pics she got, all that stuff.
We have Prime, who's very familiar with the fear of missing out every time he drives by a buffet.
Oh
Yes,
no,
correct.
that is a struggle.
Mhm,
Yes. You could say it is my struggle.
mhm.
It is Primathor's Mein Kampf. Yes,
Damn.
I'm very on the
Yeah, whoa.
nose. I'm very on the nose, Goyam. Mazepana says, not sure how many of those 24-hour comic events that McCloud has hosted. One in particular was filmed for a documentary that at least used to be up on Tubi a while back. Might still be there. Yeah, I heard about that. I think I did see a clip of it somewhere, but I heard about that. And I even talked about it, I believe, on my Scott McCloud stream. So I know exactly what you're referring to. So that's it's a good way to like bring things back and you know anyway. Yeah, it says this broad is horny. Yeah, probably, most likely. Wiggle Supervan says she has D-word lips. Um, that's quite the observation. Quite the observation.
D word?
I can't say the D word unless I'm paid for it. So yeah, I don't say the D word.
I don't think that's a D word.
It's a D word emoji. So
Ah, damn.
yeah, yeah. This is more from the fear of missing out.
Damn.
Yeah. One thing I liked about this is the
Why does the girl look like Zoe Quinn?
Damn.
well, well, she has less piercings, but yeah, I mean, she is a lip, so there's that.
Damn.
Although Zoe Quinn is just totally chaotic,
Mhm.
very very chaotic.
She's kind of square though, kind of your type, you know.
No, no, this is no, this is not my type. This isn't she? No, no, no. I
Mm,
disavow. I disavow.
mm,
Are you
you
gonna let
sure
this
about
stand,
that,
Primathor?
last man?
I disavow.
Hang on. What about the image we're looking at right now?
Wait, hold on. Monkey King actually brings up an interesting point. Let's address this point. He says females can draw the most sexual things and no one bats an eye, but if a dude does it, they call him sexist and shit. Effing hypocrite. Um, I think yeah. You know what? I'm thinking
Perverted
about
hypocrite.
what?
Don't forget the word perverted hypocrite, because if a Japanese dude starts drawing lollies and prints it, they call him a perverted hypocrite.
Well, I mean, lolly
Prime,
is the qualifier.
Prime, Prime is very familiar with the lolly scene, as you can see.
Like.
Lolly is a qualifier, so yeah, we're gonna strike that from the record. No, so I think your argument before that was more sound about if the Japanese drawing the degenerate stuff, um, Japanese male drawing degenerate stuff, but yeah, I think
Okay.
I,
You know what I mean.
I do. Okay, so yeah, let's just stick to that point, which is yeah, there's a stigma with men when men draw sexual stuff, but here's the thing though, we are sexual predators, and I don't use that word negatively. I'm just saying it as an objective uh
Well, yeah,
observation.
it's true. It's true. Have you ever seen those doc videos where they all assault a female?
Oh gosh, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I remember there was a scientist who gave a talk years and years ago, and he was talking about how he was studying the mating habits of mallards, and
Damn.
one of the he saw a mallard like going to town on a corpse, like just in the middle of the road. And he was like, "What? How? What's it doing?" He's just sat there and watched it for like 3 hours, and eventually he shooted it away because he thought it would just keep going forever. He's like, "No, like I can't just keep like taking notes forever. Like this thing's just not gonna stop."
Can't
Cassius brings up
stop,
an
won't
interesting
stop.
point. He says if all you draw is sex, there's a 8,896 10,000% chance you're not getting any. That's just science. Yeah, if you're just constantly
No,
drawing it,
that's
or
generally the way it goes. The people
yeah.
that are obsessed with sex are usually the most undersexed.
Vidziger asks, "Is Maia Matches one of those libs that likes to be preachy with what they made?" Short answer is yes. She is. She is. And that's part of like her how she got this gig. She got assigned the role of the city illustrator for Amsterdam in 2019, and she had that role for a year. She did like 4 graphic novels, and yeah,
Ah,
they were pretty political. They were you could
there it is.
what
Amsterdam. That's all you had to say.
yeah. I didn't read too much into the politics, but I was like, yeah,
Voila.
there definitely seems to be that stuff happening out
Dude,
there. So
they have public peeing stations in like next to
Hold
the
up.
canals.
Hold
yeah,
up. Before we talk about the degenerate point shit Prime desperately wants to talk about, I have a serious question.
yes.
What does that theory about drawing sex translate to when it's about people who draw ducks all day?
This is okay. This is a
Damn.
dark hidden role that you want to bring me to because you want
Mhm.
you want to make me conform to your image, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Uh-huh.
that. I absolutely disavow. I'm
You
not
won't
doing
let
that.
Well,
me. You won't let me build my frame.
hang on. Now we have to ask that question because you said that Road Warrior Drake is a beast citizen,
Yes,
and he
yes,
doesn't have sex with humans.
he doesn't.
So that means
Wait,
that
no, wait, hold on, wait, hold on.
you're
He doesn't have. Wait, hold
hang
on.
on. Yeah,
No,
that means you're
he doesn't have.
no. That means you're cuckolding
Yeah.
Road Warrior Drake for yourself.
No, because he is like a Shaolin monk. He doesn't need the wild sex to be functional. Aha. See, you didn't
It
think
makes
about
so
that.
much
You didn't think
sense
about that,
now.
did you?
Like you
You didn't
make
think
him
about.
all like this like husky like furry with all these muscles and shit, and it's like wow, it totally makes sense now. You're right, Zay.
Yeah, I think it's a symptom of
What do
someone
you have against Shaolin monks,
who has
Primathor?
a peanut head.
Why do you hate Shaolin monks? Why do you hate Shaolin monks, Primathor?
Ching chong, ching chong.
Damn.
I have to clip that. That was awesome.
Mhm.
That was great commentary.
Yep.
I am clipping that. That's gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put that to an AI and make a song with that.
Hey, hang on here. You want the rest? I sung it for Elsie the other day. 你好，请找请告诉花
What?
花田，一找地找找
Eh,
到。
Oh my
why does
god.
she have?
That was beautiful.
You're g- you're gonna have your own CCP compliant intro for Prime now. You can
I
make an
know.
edit of that. What's it called? Rising Red Sun.
That's what I was
The
singing, but I wasn't singing it in Chinese. I was singing
Well,
it
yeah,
in
you were sounding like a
Primanese.
fucking tart that has absolutely no sense of rhythm. Yes, I know,
Yeah.
Prime.
I know, that's right.
Mhm.
Okay, Kansas continues to write the lie that B says Roy Drake spanks his monkey in the tall grass. I saw it last night draw it live. He also allowed him to draw beat off. No, he did not do that. Cass says that was clearly not what that panel was about. It is 2026. Can you please leave
Damn.
the slander behind in 2025? This is a new year and we're new people.
What's the
We're
dog doing?
we're new
What a
people. The
dog
dog's
doing?
clipping content and stealing it. But anyway, we're new people here. New year. New year. Well, Red says, at
Uh huh.
least Zayt is here to keep Prime in check. Yeah, that's always a good
I
thing.
know, right?
Always a
Mhm.
good thing. Tim Bolden says, Road Warrior Drake is a closet
Professional
swan
Tart
lover.
Wrangler. Sorry, cut you.
That's okay. Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying, professional Tart Wrangler, as usual.
That's your official title, professional Tard Wrangler. Yeah, his services are available,
Mhm.
guys. So if you have a Tard in your life that you need checked, Zeitgeist will offer his services for a good fee, and it comes with a
Mhm.
lifetime warranty, so you're good.
Mhm.
Amazing.
It is amazing. It's amaze balls.
So you're not going to show the image that originally attracted you to finding her artwork?
Oh, you mean? Oh wait, the other one. Hold on. I thought I downloaded that. Let me get it.
Yeah. This is the reason. This is the whole reason why we're even talking about this person right now.
I didn't even see this before. So, but yeah, this is gonna put things in perspective. So
I bet you didn't. I
I,
bet you did.
I bet I did in Primathor. I know what my eyes see. I know what my eyes see. So don't tell me what my eyes do and don't see. Because there we go.
We'll
That's what
let
she.
the chat judge. Yeah, see, this is why he found her originally. Okay, he sees Godzilla. He looks at the person who draws Godzilla.
Now, in all fairness, my Godzilla is better than this one.
It's better than I. Hey, you remember when Ethan drawed Godzilla?
My Godzilla is
Yeah,
better than his.
I know, but this is better than his.
You know what this
Ain't that
reminds me
some
of?
shit?
Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember that cartoon Denver the Last Dinosaur?
No, but I
That's
remember the
that.
Godzilla Hanna-Barbera
That
series,
was
and
before your
that's what it
time.
reminds me of.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah. When I saw this, and I had Denver vibes.
Hmm.
Will Wright is a fan of Zeitgeist. It looks like
Hmm.
Ethan bases
Everyone's a fan
Godzilla
of
on Prime.
Zeitgeist.
That's why he was fat. So that checks out. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I see it now. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I do have the thunder thighs of the Heisei Godzilla, so not wrong.
He can breathe fire from his nose because
That was
there's
so
nothing up
degenerate
there.
what you
Yep.
just said. Wow.
No, degenerate was if I have fire breathing rays coming out my ass. That's degenerate. That's a real heat ray.
I don't know where to go with that.
What, you lost for words? You lost for words on that one? All right.
I just didn't know where to go with that one. I don't know where to go to any of this anymore.
So, besides the over sexualized comics and everything like that, has she actually done anything besides that? Like public could
So this
actually read and see?
that is an interesting question because what I'm showing you is the Amsterdam comic, the Dutch comic scene has a certain flavor to it. There's a lot of various styles, but you could definitely see like they were very much fans of the '60s underground comics movement, which featured a lot of the sexual, I guess deviancy, if you want to use the term. So, she channeled that, and there's still fans of that over there. So, also the fact that she undertook causes that were like left leaning made her pretty much a fixture there too. So, and I know Zeitgeist mentioned the politics of Amsterdam is very left wing. So she,
Hmm.
being a leftist herself, that it was kind of like a marriage made in heaven, you could say. Oh, I'm sorry, they don't believe in heaven. Marriage made in uh Sheol. Let's say Sheol, or what's that
But
other
don't
term?
worry, they all believe in hell and the devil, so just say hell.
Sure.
Oh, by the
Wiggle
way,
Superfan says alive and loves feminine Godzilla confirmed. That's disgusting, Wiggle Superfan. And you know what? At least you could have did Wiggle Superfan was paying me to say that, but you made me read it for free. That's even worse. He made me read that for free. That's awful. You're an awful person, Wiggle Superfan. I'm very sad that I read that, and now I've contributed to a decaying society. Thank you for that.
oh, by
This
the way,
actually looks like a 10-year-old kid drew it. Go ahead.
I just posted some comics news in chat when you have 5 minutes to show it.
Oh, let me check it. Let me see. Comics news. Let's see. Wait.
Oh shit!
Oh, is this
Reddit,
Reddit?
Reddit is up to its usual shenanigans. Yeah,
Oh yeah. So yeah.
that you love it when Batman is Antifa.
Well, I mean, Batman wouldn't do that, of course. So, but you can't
Hmm.
you can't ask certain demagogues to draw a character according to their lore. They can only draw them according to their own personal political beliefs, which is stupid, and that's a lot of that. Yeah, there's a picture of Batman punching Trump. That was from Reddit. The thing is, Batman wouldn't even punch any president unless that president was really like steeped in any. Well, let me not go there. Let me not go there
You want to
because
know something funny?
what's that?
Hey,
Segue on that.
hey, that's
What,
not funny. You'll smoke a turd in hell for that one.
Damn.
Segue on that. But did you ever watch the DC animated series with the Justice League to last month?
Are you talking about the Justice League Unlimited series, the one that followed Superman?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So you remember when Lex Luthor became president that it was Batman who basically wanted to arrest him, but it was Superman who killed him when they became the Justice Lords.
Right. Oh, you mean this is when they were like the commies, right?
like when they became a fascist dictatorship over the world,
Gotcha.
and it
Okay.
was it was Superman who basically killed Lex Luthor because their Flash had died in their reality.
Right. Right. I remember that. Yeah, that was a good show.
Yep, yep. And then like the actual universe traveled into their universe, and Batman's having a conversation with Batman. He's like, they would love it here. He's like, who? Oh, our parents.
And
It was like a major F you, man.
Vinzuka says that the drawing looks alright, but I like a last man's drawing of Godzilla the most. Yeah, my drawing rocks, says Godzilla. I like my Godzilla drawing.
Your derpy ass Godzilla drawing that the last Matt sold to Elsie? Damn.
Yes. He owns a rare item, Ramathor. He appreciates art.
Treat? Treat? No treat.
Oh god, I love that fucking video.
For that, you gotta watch my Monday streams. That's where I play it.
Dude, it's so good. Like when you
Yeah.
first played that, I was howling like a lunatic for several minutes.
Yeah.
Like no joke, I liked it so much that in the back room I asked the Lasmat where he found it and I went and fucking downloaded the damn video.
Yeah. It is a fun video to watch. It makes me smile every time I watch it. Oh yeah, Davey Shut Up is one that sent me it. So
Oh, she has fantastic taste.
yes,
She is consistently proving to be a phenomenal choice on your part.
phenomenal choice. He said. Yes. Well, this is pretty much the gist of my conversation about my matches or matching. Um, I actually had some stuff about like her dissertation on dating for the webcomic and all that stuff. I was like, nah, we don't need to go into that. Like, we pretty much understand when it comes to dating. You attract what you are. So that's something that ain't exclusive
I,
to
I
women.
really I really talk about the art style. I really talk about the influence. I really talk about can she do anything other than trying to draw, some guy's dick being squeezed by some rotting horse face version of Mandy.
What did you just say? No, no,
Did
talk to
I
Prime.
robot?
No, no, no. Wait, what did you just say?
Did I robot?
No, no, no. I, I was in the middle of saying something. You said what you said, but you were going so long that I was like, wait, I caught certain words. Like, wait, go back. Wait, start over. What did you just say?
I said that I really talk about her drawings. I really talk about can she do something other than I roided up horse version of Mandy crushing dicks.
Oh, okay. That was the part I missed. Um, that's pretty much her whole thing, and that's what got her audience. But that's also what got her that position as being the city illustrator for that 1 year. Um,
City Illustrator? Are you freaking serious?
no, I know. I mean, yes, I am serious. That did happen. She was city illustrator for Amsterdam from 2019 to 2020. Um, that is a thing. And she did like four graphic novels on that. So yeah, that was a thing. So, but
Can I ask Zeit because he's a European something a quick question because I'm an American
What do you want?
creature of course.
Yes,
I
go
like
on.
because you know about the European sector. Amsterdam is that like a predominant adult city where there's like no kids, no schools, no nothing. Like you got to show an ID like to even get into that place. Do you
That's
know?
a really good question. My assumption is that it's a normal city, and what people, especially the Americans, are familiar with is what you would call the red light district, where all the prostitution, drugs, shit happens like that. And because that's the only part they know, that's what they think of it.
I'm sitting here thinking
'Cause
she's
it's
saying
a
it's like a
fairly large city.
city. That's what I'm saying. It's a fairly large city, but I'm just like, she's like illustrated for it. It's like clearly most of her artwork, since she does this type of stuff, is only going to be in one sector of the city. It's not going to be in the school zone. It's not going to be in the normal zones. It's like,
But yeah, well, I mean, obviously, it's gonna be not the same. It's gonna be in separate parts of the city, just like it is in places like Tokyo, where you don't run into hookers right in the middle of the financial district. But yeah,
oh
but
god, the
if
mini
you wanna,
cafe areas.
mhm. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I told the
the
chat. I told the chat stop LOLing. Chat, stop LOLing. Stop ruffling.
yes.
Stop it. There's a serious
They're
conversation happening.
not.
We know,
They're adding. They're. Mm.
Prime is very dumb. Yes, indeed. Lol.
No. We've already settled this debate. You have a legion of Tie fighters in your chat now.
No, they're clearly using capital letters, and now they're adding ruffles.
Well,
Stop with the ruffling, guys.
The
Stop with the
Raffles
ruffling.
are support units, and the capital LOLs are the droid Type
You
fighters
got
because
bats not
they
doing
have the L
LOLs.
shape.
What?
No, they're tie interceptor.
Stop,
Type,
guys. Stop.
yeah, thank you.
Stop with the grooming. The grooming's not allowed. Stop LOLing. Stop ruffling people. Stop encouraging people to ruffle. It's not right. Just stop it.
But I'm gonna assume this is all people confirming that they think Prime is very stupid.
They do. They really think that, and not because of that. My chat's turning dumb with their LOLing and the ruffling.
Well, they
If
don't
you
need to
think
think that. It's a fact. They don't need to
it,
think that.
if you think I don't have any intelligence,
Oh,
just press one in the chat, and that'll
you're
confirm
not.
it for a second.
You're not gonna like that one.
I don't care. Go ahead,
Mhm.
do it,
Mm.
do it. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh,
That means I get to go to the local vocational rehab and apply for actual disability and say, "Hey, I'm a retard."
mhm.
This chat
Hey,
just went
look at
to
the
hell.
chat.
And now Jabba is lowercasing the L's and capitalizing the O's. Stop it! Stop being edgy. It's
No,
not working, Jabbage.
no,
Stop it.
uh, now hang on. Now hang on. How do you know he hasn't been spelling with capital I's with an O and a capital I?
That's even dumber. Stop it. Stop it now. Absolutely
Yeah, but
stop it.
the real question is it as stupid as Prime?
That's hard to do, but it's getting to that point.
There, Prime said the hemisphere again.
Oh, he did. He
Yeah.
said he
No,
said it.
no,
He
I
said
never said it on your stream. I said hemisphere,
Are you sure about that?
hemisphere,
You sure?
hemisphere.
Mm,
I didn't say it last stream, but I'm saying it now that it's hemisphere.
so here's what
mm,
annoys me. Here's what annoys me. I was hoping for 2026, start of the year, the chat was going to be all on board. There was going to be a lot of like engaging intellectual back and forth between me and the chat. We are going to really strengthen our symbiotic relationship. But now look what they're doing. They're writing raffles, LOLs, on top of the racist shit they're doing. Now they're filling my chat with this. Now my chat's completely polluted, 100% polluted.
well, have you considered that maybe you deserve it for having Prime on your show?
I deserve nothing. I am a valuable asset to this community.
I'm just surprised that you thought you could have an intellectual
Well, if you say so.
conversation.
Damn! Damn!
Damn.
Vizinger says, "Can we please
Damn.
continue to talk about Maia matches?" Well, that's pretty much all there is to it about her. The lessons from her being that in the indie scene, you can go as far as you want. There's no restrictions, and in her case, it got her a fan base. So, consider that as an independent artist. Don't hinder yourself the way that they do in the mainstream because you're independent. You're not bound by the code. So, if you're hindering yourself because of fear, don't do it. Don't do it.
I
Just
has a question.
yes.
What years did she produce her work?
From 2006 to 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's fairly recent. She's still active, I think, but she has a website too, myamatches.com if you want to go check it out if you guys have the chance. But yeah, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Um, okay, I read that chat already. This show has gone downhill since losing its host, Helmut. Helmut is a
Mhm.
co-host, number one. Number two, he has a life. He's got a real life. Let him live his life.
I mean, I could come on and co-host, I guess. But no, they wouldn't like that.
I kind of agree that
Who's
it's really
we?
gone downhill.
Tim Mullen says, "Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am proudly stupid." Don't confess that out loud, Timothor. Don't confess that out loud.
As an outsider, I'll just, we hear things and see things.
Look. Let me explain something to you. You couldn't do any worse than Rosetta Allen. She made a fucking sandwich on stream.
I'm gonna take Jabba's wrench away. Stop LOL, Jabba. Stop it.
No, you could because Elasmat ate a sandwich on stream.
She did worse than that. She fucked her husband live in
Do you
Discord.
remember that egg and tomato sandwich incident, or what was it? Egg and tomato? God, that was messy.
Well, we've seen Rosetta doing what, like eating a ton of old bay
Uh-huh.
on taco spices, whatever the fuck that was.
Why?
Yep.
What is this one?
Yeah, she's something.
Again, I would like to go back to the
Uh-huh.
thought of an intellectual conversation happening.
See, this is all distracting because Jabba continue. Jabba, stop it. I'm taking your wrench away. I'm taking Jabba's wrench away.
Am I gonna get to introduce the newest member of the family?
Not yet.
Mazel tov.
Oh, come on.
I didn't know you were a father again, last Matt.
Oh no. Unfortunately, no. I don't have a kid. Unfortunately.
Damn.
Yes.
You mean fortunately?
Well, I believe kids are a blessing, but yeah, I guess.
Damn.
Not in this economy. Yes.
Oh, in any economy. Wait. Laura says, we're not here to jump at your command. All I'm saying is I want intellectuality in my chat. Stop it, Jabba. You know, I'm gonna end the stream. You know what? Fuck it. This stream is polluted.
Wait.
It's compromised. I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end everything. You guys got any
Wait.
final words?
What was that word you used? Inter what?
Don't know anymore.
Interstellar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
Talking about interdimensional solar flares here? Like, what?
We're talking about Pran's interdimensional stomach.
Oh, that explains why we have so many things going on, man. I got a black hole in my belly button. We just keep going in and out of different universes together.
Right, bats. All right.
But
Okay.
you've been
Yeah, your kid is
saying
taller
that
than
for
me.
years,
All
so-
right. Fine. The world's taller than me. I've accepted it. This world's overrun by Nephilim. I already accepted it. I've accepted it. I might as well be a
Lazmax is
cynic or
woke.
Ruby King. I might as well be with those midgets. I get it. I understand completely.
Last Matt, here, show what Grok made of you. It's in general.
Oh god.
A lot of times intellectually. Was that what you wrote? Intellectual. I don't know what you wrote, Karen. I can't read that. I don't know what you wrote. So sorry, I'm not gonna read it.
That's
Damn.
why I asked you what word it was, because you had a prime moment.
No, I'm
Damn.
creative. I can. What the hell is this? Fuck. Wait, hold on. What the hell did you?
Come
Wait.
on, Lazmat, show it.
What the hell's wrong with you? You got too much free time on your hands, Primathor.
No, Grok does. Wow.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
No, it's not. It's
Amazing.
hideous.
It's amazing.
It's this.
Look at that.
Yes.
It's
Look
art.
at that. Show the comments that Grok said.
What the hell did Grok say?
Scroll down.
It says, haha, that peanut edit is hilariously accurate. Definitely got the head shape. Fuck you, Grok! Fuck you! Fuck
Damn.
you, Grok!
Who's the artist behind this masterpiece? You, LOL. There's more to it. Click on the U. It then says, haha, me, if I had a peanut editing powers like that, I'd be ruling the meme world. But seriously, did you whip this up? Or is this a hidden talent I should credit? I said, nope, totally you. Because there's the screenshot of me asking it to make it.
No, Timothy, it's not realistic. It's not realistic.
I think it looks amazing.
Jabba says his feet are on the wrong way. And how would you know what my feet are like, Jabbage? You sick man. How would you know what my feet are like?
Jabbage?
That's his Banzo name, yes.
Damn.
Yeah. No, Osgrave, it's not funny. Stop LOLing. Stop You know, I'm taking this off. Stop LOLing. Them things abomination off. I'm done. I'm done. Any last words before I go? Any?
Peanut Hood.
Damn. if you keep frowning like that, you're really gonna end up looking like a peanut, you
Kay says, Alasma, it's unrealistic. It's clearly way too tall.
know.